Ancelotti, the CBF, chaos in the national team, and Ednaldo. Carlo Ancelotti will be officially presented on the day of the World Cup qualifiers squad announcement, Monday the 26th. Carlo Ancelotti has finally accepted the invitation to coach the Brazilian national team. With just 1 year to go until the World Cup, and without Brazil yet qualified, the Italian has decided to take on the challenge. What must he be thinking of all this madness? Of the disorganization? Carlo Ancelotti, a highly successful manager, who has coached some of the world's biggest and most well-run football clubs, who has won it all, now embarking on an adventure with Ednaldo's CBF. Of course, for any football manager on the planet, leading Brazil is something special. But in this context, in this mess, this has been the most turbulent World Cup cycle since 2002, when the team was led by Luxemburgo, Candinho, Leao, and finally Felipao. Now we've had Ramon Menezes, absurd, Fernando Diniz, Dorival Jr., and now Ancelotti. You might be thinking that Brazil were champions in 2002, and that in the more organized cycles, the Seleção fell in the quarterfinals in 2006, 2010, 2018, and 2022, and suffered that historic and shameful 7-1 defeat at home in the 2014 semi-finals, but surely we can agree, chaos doesn't improve your chances. At his presentation press conference on the 26th, I'd love to ask him this question: why did you come? With just a year to work, only 4 official matches to play, with a team that still lacks a defined identity, and a CBF president under threat of removal. Why did you say yes, Ancelotti? Still, welcome. We really need you. The Brazilian way. Granted, Ancelotti is Italian, and Italy isn't exactly known for its pristine organization either, not like some other European countries. But he's used to structure. He'll have to adapt to the Brazilian way of handling things day to day. Ideally, he'd work through to 2026, with a contract until 2030 to build a team capable of winning the World Cup 5 years from now. That's how a European would think. But Ancelotti knows the project is to win in 2026. And he has 1 year to make that happen. With Carlo Ancelotti's quality, his experience, the respect he commands both inside and outside the dressing room, and the talent of Brazilian players, it's possible to do a good job and build a strong side for next year's World Cup. But to win it, let's be honest, everything would have to go right. The Neymar problem, then there's the issue of the Neymar problem. The number 10 from 2022 has truly become a problem. He hasn't had a full, consistent season since 2022. At Santos, he can't stay on the pitch. He still seems to think he owns the team, and the ball, in the national squad. How Ancelotti will deal with this problem is a big question. If he takes a page from Felipao in 2002, Ancelotti might simply leave Neymar behind, just as Felipao left out Romario. Despite enormous public pressure. That would be the first battle. Let's see.